It's time for another penny hunt and fill episode, episode 74, in boxes 133 and 134. Hey everyone, it's RobFindsTreasure and welcome back to my channel. Like I said in the intro, we've got another penny hunt and fill episode. This is the series that I'm trying to complete a Dansco Lincoln Penny album from just coin roll hunting, coin rolls of pennies. That being said, if you're new to my channel or new to the series, I always have the playlist starting at the very first box, linked both down below in the video description as well as pinned up here. Now, I'm not going to sit here and talk a lot. You guys know what we need to do. We have 196 out of 234 cents slotted in this book, which means we still have 38 cents to find. And I'm fully aware it's going to be tough to find some of them, but it's been a while since we found any ones to slot. So hopefully these two boxes give us something for the book. All right, we're going to get right into it. We will look at the book at the end when we compare the finds to the book to see if we have any upgrades or additions. But in the meantime, we're going to crack open the first box live. I know they're circulated cents because they have holes in the bottom. Hopefully, we got some goodies inside the rolls. About my typical I see here. Some copper cents mixed with some zinc cents, modern and new. But I don't see any fancy schmancy enders. But that doesn't mean there's not something awesome on the inside. Let's start cracking rolls. And as always, I'll be back if and when we have a find. We're on roll number 2 of the first box. We have our first wheat cent found as well. It's about the third coin in of the roll. And that's going to be a 1956 Denver. Roll number 3, wheat cent number 2, standing proud, a 1958 Denver this time. Roll number 7 is going to have our third wheat cent. It was almost an ender, and it's pretty heavily damaged. Let's see what year it is. 53, Denver. Roll number 22 will give us our fourth wheat cent, obverse facing, a 1954 Denver. Roll number 31 will give us our fifth wheat cent of the hunt. It's a pretty nice looking 1958 Denver. Roll number 33 is going to have a couple of wheat cents. We're going to have now number 6 and number 7. I saw number 6, which is a 1946 Philly, our oldest of the box. And when I flattened them out, I saw one back here for number 7. The 7th wheat cent of the hunt is a 1950 Denver. We'll take it. 7 found, 17 rolls to go. Roll number 39, wheat cent number 8. A 1954 San Francisco. Roll number 46 will give us our 9th wheat cent, putting double digits within striking distance. And the 9th one is another 1950 Denver. Roll number 47, and we're going to make 10 wheat cents because we have it right here. A 1957 Philadelphia. Same roll and make that 11 wheat cents. We do have a 1941 Philly, so I'll quickly scope it for the 3 different DDOs on the date, on Liberty, and on In God We Trust, which I don't see, but that's the oldest wheat cent that we have found. And more importantly, we have found 10 now. Well, that first box has been hunted, and while it was pretty light on copper, it did give us 11 wheat cents, and that's about what I hope for in a box, 10 or more. Nothing old, 1941 being the oldest, only 2 from the 40s, and of course, the other 9 are from the 50s. So hopefully, the second box gives us a little bit more wheat cents, or at least some older wheat cents, as well as some more copper. Speaking of other copper finds, we did have 3 1959s, and coincidentally, the 4 bright and shinies were just all from 1964. 2 Phillies, 2 Denvers. I'll take them though. Always nice seeing some old red copper cents in the box. Let me go ahead and move that box out of the way. We'll slide that over and do a live opening for you guys next. All right, box number 2 of the hunt. Hopefully we can find at least 9 Wheaties, maybe some from the 30s, maybe something for the book. You know what? This box looks pretty good. I can already see a wheat cent ender in roll number 50, and it looks like it has a pretty good amount of copper in it at first glance. So this might be a pretty good box. Might be a pretty good box. We won't know until we get into it. The outside looks good. Hopefully, the inside looks good too. Well, you guys probably saw it before I did. I knew it looked like an older cent ender, but it's a 1950 something. I don't know if it's a 59 or earlier, but it looks like it could be a wheat cent ender for sure. Let me crack open the roll, confirm that it's a wheat cent, and get on with this box hunt that could be pretty good. That ender is indeed a wheat cent, a 1956 Denver. We already had it, but now we have 12 on the board. Roll number 58 is going to give us our 13th wheat cent, and it's a pretty nice reverse facing us. Look at that. And it's actually pretty old. That's a pretty nice 1946 Denver. I'll take that. That might be an upgrader for the book because I don't know if we have any nice 40s like that. Holy smokes. 1946 Denver looks to be in a red-brown maybe condition. Possibly red, but highly doubted. But either way, that's a beauty. We just grabbed roll number 9 out of the second box. We know we had the wheat cent ender in roll 1. We know we have a wheat cent ender in roll number 50. And in this roll, flipped it around, and I think I see a 53 Denver wheat cent ender. That'll make 3 for the box, but only the second one we've exposed. Let's get inside, confirm it, and see if there's friends. That ender is indeed a wheat cent, and it is a 1953 Denver. We'll take it. Roll 62. Wheat cent number 15 has a mint mark. And it's going to be a 1949 Denver, in actually pretty decent shape, to be honest with you. Yeah, it's brown, but it's got great detail. We'll definitely take that one and add it to the board. Roll number 70. Wheat cent number 16. Looks like it's in pretty good shape. And that's because it's a 56 Denver again. Roll number 81. Wheat cent number 17 is a 1944 Philadelphia. Roll number 92 out of 100. Wheat cent number 18, 7th of the box. Just another 1944 Philly. Well, we made it to roll 100 of the hunt and the 50th roll of this box where it had that third wheat cent ender. And I will say, right now we're sitting at 18 wheat cents. This will make 19, which will put 8 in the box. And after seeing that we had 3 wheat cent enders and finding that beautiful 46D early on, I really thought we might be onto a collection dump of some sorts, but looks like that didn't pan out. Let's go and open this roll, see what year that is, and hope that it has another one with it to make 20 for the 2-box hunt. That wheat cent ender and wheat cent number 19 is going to be a 1945 Philadelphia. Let me finish this roll, and I'll be back with a wrap-up or another find. Well, we finished that second box of this 2-box hunt, and like I said in the previous clip, 19 total wheat cents found. Nothing that old, but this 46D is definitely a beauty, and hopefully we can use it in the book. On top of that, we actually ended with 4 pounds, 8 ounces of copper, so the second box had a lot more copper than the first box, which made this a normal 2-box copper hunt for me. We had 3 1959s. We actually added a 1960 large date as far as BU red cents and a 1968S. So a couple more beauties for the collection and 169S, not the DDO. Let me go ahead now, compare the finds to the album. I don't think we have any additions, but maybe we'll have an upgrade or two. We'll have to see. I'll be back in just a minute with a look at the book and some final thoughts. Well, I've compared the finds to the book, and we didn't have any additions yet again, but we did score ourselves a couple of upgrades. The first upgrade is that 1949D that we found. It's in pretty much mint state condition, although it's brown. I'll definitely take that and slot that one. And then, of course, you guys saw that beautiful red 1946D cent, and you can't get mad at adding that to the book. Despite the lack of additions, the 2 upgrades keeps us at 196 out of 234 cents found, now through 134 boxes. I wish we would have had a collection dump in that second box. It did feel like it could have been one, but it wasn't. And that's corner hunting. You never know what you're going to get. But despite not getting a collection dump, I'll take a nice red cent from the 40s all day long. If you guys enjoyed this 2-box hunt, I'd appreciate that thumbs up. And as always, everyone, happy hunting. And thanks for watching.